In the apocalypse, everything will change. Prepare for the hazards of survival with Zombucks, currency of the apocalypse, before it's too late.
Hey everybody, I'm Christopher Green. You're watching AMTV Alternative Media Television. And I'm angry today. I'm angry. And you know what? You got to be afraid when I'm angry. I could barely contain my anger on the way here to the studio. Now, there has been a national headline among the liberals and the Democrats and the mainstream media pushing this narrative. The Obama mask, the guy rodeo clown at a Missouri State Fair, joking around, making fun of the president. Now, Fabian for Liberty talked about this yesterday, and he did a really good job, but he missed something very important. What is happening in this country is a fear-mongering coming from the president, coming from Obama, coming from Washington, coming from the Democrats, Hillary Clinton, and the mainstream media to fear-monger and to fear you that you will be attacked if you trivialize the president, if you say something bad about him, if you criticize him in any way. You'll lose your job. You'll be banned for life, like the rodeo clown. A joke. Here he is making a joke at a rodeo. There's nothing more American than a rodeo. And the NAACP and the Saul Alinsky clan that makes up Obama and his administration are on the hunt and are on the attack, making it about some bullshit racist thing when it has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with freedom, everything to do with our ability to call out the president if we want to use our First Amendment right, by the way, of which is protected by the Second Amendment. They are creating an atmosphere of fear around us so that you're afraid, much like you were afraid in Nazi Germany. If you said something bad or criticized Hitler, he killed you. Much like President Barack Obama has set up with the National Defense Authorization Act and the NDAA, creating a culture of fear in America. This is bullshit. And the Democrats and the president, by allowing this narrative to continue, even if they're not saying anything, they are by not speaking. They are helping to propel this culture and narrative of fear. Fear that you will be targeted. Fear that you will lose your job. Fear that you will be banned for life if you make a joke or trivialize the president in any way. The president is pissing all over the millions of Americans that gave their lives so that people like me and you could raise your voice against tyranny. Pissing all over them. How much more are you going to take, America? Because everything we have fought for in America over the past 200 plus years is for nothing if we allow these people to strip our freedom away from us and rape us. It was for nothing. And all those people died for nothing. I, for one, won't sit by the wayside and let this happen to our country. I will not turn another cheek, and I will not back down. I will speak. I will raise my voice. I will stand up, and I will fight for liberty. All be God is my witness. We're not taking it anymore. These same NAACP people, Reverend Jesse Jackson's son, by the way, who was just convicted of stealing roughly $750,000 of campaign funds so he could buy fur coats for himself and his family and extremely expensive Michael Jackson memorabilia. You know, the apple don't fall far from the tree, Mr. Jesse Jackson. Your son, an obvious loser. Yet you yourself are constantly on the hunt, constantly on the attack to destroy other people's lives, like George Zimmerman. You know, the Obama rodeo clown, we should give him a Medal of Honor. We should all don the Obama mask. We should have rodeos all across the country making fun of this joke of a presidency. This joke of an administration. This is creating a culture of fear in America. Remember, this is a country where you can burn an American flag if you want to. You can speak your mind without fear of persecution or death. This is no different than what we see overseas at the alleged dictatorships when they cut your hands off or your legs off or your neck off, your head off when you speak out against the regime. Which is exactly what we have now in America. A regime. Not a government, not a free system, a dictatorship. Out to trounce your Constitution, your Bill of Rights, and everything we've fought for. Everything we've bled for. Everything we've cried for. We cannot let this happen. Let me repeat, we cannot let this happen to America. These people need to get out of our country. These people need to get out of Washington. We need to clean house. Half, if not more, of these criminals need to be in jail. And they need to be put in front of a jury of their peers for their war crimes and their crimes of debt. And their crimes against freedom, liberty, and justice. I'm Christopher Green, and you've been watching Alternative Media Television, hard-hitting and in your face. Get this video out everywhere, support our sponsor, click that link below, and fight for something that matters.